What's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Vikram Deol. I'm the founder of the Real Estate Growth Academy, where we help agents just like you make more money, have more brand, and have the confidence to go out there in the shifting market. I'm also the co-host of the RE Agent podcast. Today, I want to talk about one of the most important things that every single real estate agent has heard about, but 90% of real estate agents aren't doing. Not prospecting, but it's pretty darn close to it. It's building your brand. My mentor and business partner, Sharran Srivatsaa, says, fame is the best business model. And let me unpack that for you. Why? Why does fame make the most sense? Well, think about it this way. Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Mercedes, Rolex, BMW, Rolls-Royce, they all market. Why? We know about them. We know about their products. We know about their companies. We know they're top notch. But guess what? There's so much noise in the world that people forget about those brands and they start to pay attention to the new brand. Well, how many real estate agents are in the current marketplace? 1.4, 1.5, 1.6 million real estate agents, if not more. These are just the ones that are, tracked through NAR. If there's that many licensed agents, isn't it possible that your friends and clients and prospects are talking to multiple people? They're sleeping around on you. How dare they? They are dating multiple people. And you think you're the sole one. So here's why you have to build content. Is because your clients need to see you constantly. And they need to see you as the expert. And they need to see you as somebody who they know, like, and trust. Because if they don't see you, they will forget about you. And you will lose market share. And you will lose opportunities to people who are willing to put out the content. Now, before you guys say, I can't do this, that's a load of nonsense. If there was a gun to your head, let me tell you, you would make content. If I told you that if you produce enough content, right, like a video a day for 3 years, you would be making 3 times as much money, would you do it? The problem with content is that it's typically a long game, so you don't see the results right away. However, it's super important. So I want to give you guys a couple of easy things to do on a weekly basis that will allow you to start to create content, that will allow you to start getting comfortable with the camera, that will allow you to actually go out there and win the marketplace. The easiest way to build content right now is what I call the Home and Garden TV, HGTV, behind the curtain of your neighbor's home. We are all curious cats. It's why we have to look at a car accident. We have to see a building that's on fire. We have to watch. We know that we shouldn't. We know that it's bad. We know we're holding up traffic. We pray that nobody's hurt, but we have to watch because we are programmed to look for situations that could cause us harm. So we all are all curious cats, and we all want to know what our neighbor's home looks like. So start producing video, right? Just grab your cell phone. If you don't want to put yourself on there, I understand it's awkward. Grab your cell phone and just do home tours and just do voiceovers as you're touring the home. Hey, wow, look at this beautiful granite counter. Oh my God, it's like 11 feet long. And are those induction stoves? Oh my God, it's such a cool induction stove. And look at the fridge. It's got the little glass piece that you can see inside of. Oh my God, I love the country sink and the copper. Start doing things like that. And guess what? Your videos at first are going to be choppy. You're going to hate them, but you got to post them, because if we don't post them, we don't build the reps. If we don't build the reps, we don't build the muscle. So we got to start posting. So Home Garden TV, HGTV, behind the curtains is where I want you to start. Can we make an agreement right now that we will start doing 2 to 3 tours a week? Here's another tip. This is an awesome tip, okay? You can take one afternoon and make 3 or 4 or 5 videos just like that. You can send them to a company called Fiverr. And Fiverr, you could outsource, right? You don't have to have a full video team. You could outsource the editing, and they can clean up your spots. They can make some movements. They can add some captions or whatever needs to be done, and they can clean up your video. Or you can reach out to me, because I actually have a team where we do this for a few clients, and we could talk about if we're a good fit. But you don't have to be the editor. For a small amount of money every week, you can have people edit and clean up your videos, and all you got to do is send it to them. So number 1 piece of content, HGTV, behind the curtains of your neighbor's home, whoosh, and let's go do the tours. People love to see kitchens. They love to see bathrooms. They love to see master closet. That's what they want to see. They want to see that stuff. Go show it. They love to see exotic backyards. Men love garages. I'm telling you, we love to see like a really awesome garage, especially if there's some cool cars in there, right? So don't put anything personal that's going to get license plate numbers. Don't put anything personal if there's like bills on the counter, right? Be knowledgeable, but that's your in, right? Cool features of homes, big sinks, right? People love that. Crazy bathrooms. People love that. Movie theaters, offices. People love that. Go start creating content around that. And you will see that you will start getting hundreds, if not thousands, of views on your reels. Number 2, we need to start learning the numbers of the real estate market. As a professional, we do not post just infographics without information. There are too many real estate agents that post the graphic with no context. And the reason why is because your broker said, hey, post this online because you need to be online, but your broker is broken. The brokerage model is broken. And they want to put stuff out there. They want to help you, but they themselves are not typically online. So how are they going to help you get present? So when you want to post the stats, right? Again, this is where you have an editor, or it could be a 12-year-old that grew up with social media and cameras and technology. What you need to do is you can have the stats behind you and you're the floating talking head, just like how we're doing right now. And you can have the stats behind you and you can say, hey, days on market went from 42 to 97, or days on market went from 15 to 30. Here's what that means. Our market is normalizing. Our market is changing, and XYZs are doing this. We're doing that. Right? And you just explain each one of the 4 or 5 numbers on there. So that's the second video you make once a week. You update your clients, your prospects, the marketplace on what's happening in your local marketplace. Video number 3, people always say, hey, Vikram, how did you get into the higher end market, right? How did you start selling the higher end homes, the houses that were more than the median income? I said, well, I started hanging out in those areas, right? Started doing open houses there. I started doing videos of me in nice houses. I would do all of my listings when we went for home tours at these multi-million-dollar houses, $8, $9, $10 million houses. We would do videos and we would just do the walkthrough. And people loved it because guess what? Everybody wants to see the behind the scenes of nice properties. As much as they want to see their neighbors, they also want to see like how the uber wealthy live. So when you guys are going out, you start doing tours like that. Here's one of the things that's crazy that people are doing now to win. They're going to the new construction sites and they're doing home tours of the new construction site. They're taking videos of the park, the grocery stores around them, right? And they're doing the home tour for the builder and they're sending it to the builder with their logos on the bottom and they're saying, hey, use this. They're also tagging the builder. So they do a video, they throw it on their Instagram or their TikTok or their YouTube or their Facebook, and they're tagging the builders. The builders then reshare that, but when people come into the local marketplace, they want to know about the new construction because we all know that new construction is typically the highest priced property in the area. So if you have a 2,000 square foot house, one's new and one's a resale, the new construction might be 10% higher than the resale, sometimes more based off of whatever the amenities that that property has. So starting to do new construction tours will make you more valuable to builders. And right now, are builders having a hard time selling property? Yes, they are. Everybody's having a hard time. There's a lot of builders with a lot of inventory. So if you go out and create relationships with them, who knows what comes? If people start seeing your videos online about new construction and then you start going and touring the property with buyers, that new construction company might say, hey, this person's doing better than my agent. Maybe we should hire them for our next set of listings, or maybe we should co-list with them, or maybe we'll give them an incentive and we'll give them a budget, right? You guys can have the home builder pay for the marketing for you, right? There's so many options out there that are available once we start getting creative. So start touring the new construction in your market because they need you now. I mean, I remember a couple of years ago, home builders took commissions away. They're like, have the buyer pay for it. Now they're paying 4, 5, 6%, right? You can get more money from the builder because they can't afford to sit on that inventory. It costs them money every month to sit on inventory. So you guys can go in there and say, hey, we want this, we want that. After you guys start having some success, we want to build the relationship. This is a relationship game. Tip number 4, this one's a lot of fun. We all are small business owners. As a real estate agent, as a real estate team, you are a small business owner, right? You typically have under 20 employees. Most of us are 1 to 3 employees. You are a small business owner. and you get the opportunity to go and network with other small businesses and promote other small businesses. Here's what you do. Go to your favorite restaurant, go to your favorite coffee shop, go to your favorite bookstore, go to your favorite XYZ activity for the children and do a video. Find the manager, find the owner. Hey, can I interview you for my channels on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube? Can I showcase your guys' awesome facility? And they're gonna say, of course. You go to restaurants. I know real estate agents who eat for free a couple times a week because they make a whole bunch of videos about restaurants. They love food, they love eating, they love showing off the restaurants. They go to the nice restaurant, they set up a meeting with the manager, they're like, hey, can you bring me something special to highlight your restaurant so I can share it with my audience? The owner says, sure, free marketing? Because guess what? If they had to produce the video, which they're not, it might cost them hundreds, if not $1,000. If you do it, you're bringing a new audience in. So you might get some free food, and now you get to connect with the owner. Hey, let me get your email address. Let me get your phone number. And now you get to build the relationship with them. And as you build that relationship with that owner, well, know, like, and trust. Did their realtor ever come and do a video of their restaurant? No. So that real estate agent made $500,000, sold a $500,000 property to these people, and they never came and did a video. And you, who has no relationship, are now promoting their business. And the cool thing about content, you guys, is you can repost this stuff over and over again. You don't have to make brand new content all the time. If you have one house that just flew off the market and had 50,000 views, or if you had a restaurant that everybody loved your video of, you can repost that 3, 4, 5 times. So you don't always have to reproduce new content. You can repurpose your content. You can use one video on YouTube, and then you can chop it up and use it on Instagram, and you can use it on TikTok, and you can use it on Facebook, right? You can post it in local community groups. Hey guys, I did this great video on Luigi's restaurant here in El Paso. And you can post it on local forums, right? You guys can repurpose your content on Nextdoor, on LinkedIn, so many places. So you're not always creating new content. But remember, fame is the best business model. And if you don't put the energy into it now, you will get passed. And I know your face is your face. My face is my face. I change it up. Some days I'll have a mustache. Some days I'll have a beard. Some days I'll look like a 14-year-old boy, clean shaven, right? I do this because I want you guys to be comfortable being you. I want you to be less concerned about what you look like and more concerned about the content you deliver. People will watch you if you deliver amazing content. And so far, we've delivered a lot of great content about the community, about the market, about stats, about construction, about the neighbors, right? Like, oh my God, I want to follow your channel. And the 5th piece of content that you need to start creating now, not tomorrow, now, is share some things that are personal about your life. You might not be ready to post them on your main story, so you can use your stories, right? The stories that disappear in 24 hours. Start showing things about you and your kids, you walking your dog, right? Some things that you're going through, maybe some emotions, right? You can share things about how tough it is to sell real estate, how hard the market is, like things that you're keeping up at night with, right? Because if you're facing those, I guarantee your clients are. Because our clients are typically people that are like us, which is why they like us. So post something about your personal life that you might not think super interesting, but guess what? The Kardashians aren't super interesting. Like, what's so great about their life? I mean, now maybe it's a little bit more exotic, but before that, it was just a bunch of drama, which I'm sure you have drama in your household. So you can share stuff like that. The more you share, as Jason Capital, who's an amazing entrepreneur, over $150 million, I believe, in online sales, pivoted in multiple different industries. As he says, hey, Vikram, the more sockets people have to plug into you, the more opportunities they can know, like, and trust you, which is going to make them want to connect with you. So those are the 5 tips for making content. The last tip is that every time, stop worrying about going viral. When somebody likes your content, let's worry about those people. Reach out to them in the DM and thank them. Say hello to them if you get a new follower. Stop trying to get 1,000 followers. Start taking care of the 500 you already have right now. I'll see you guys on the next one.